welcome to another edition of BGN Aquariums Fishkeeper Club. Not, as always, I'm a few seconds behind, so bear with me. Okay, so this is BGN Aquariums Fishkeeper Club. It's a collection of people from all over the world that come in and discuss all kinds of things regarding the aquarium hobby. We never know what's going to get discussed until people come in. So we'll get people coming in and asking questions, and hopefully between us and the growing community, we will be able to answer them. So good evening, Ian. How are you doing? Just want to I'm a little bit behind. Okay, I am with. I've got coffee. I'm going to do a little bit of a test in a little bit as well, when a few more people come in, especially the regulars. So last week we tested my tap water with a TDS meter, and it was 39 parts per million. So my water is like, it's quite amazing, really. So good evening, Ken. How are you doing, buddy? We had a good week. So I want to test my tap water against a bottle of Volvic mineral water. I'm just intrigued on what the TDS is on that compared to my tap water. My tap water is pretty amazing, really, to be perfectly honest. I have like the softest of waters, really do. Nothing in it whatsoever. So we will test it in a bit. Like I say, when a few more of the regulars come in, and that we'll check it out. What have we been up to, Ken? Asgard, good evening, buddy. Hope you're well. Julius Caesar's in as well. Wow, man. We're getting like unbelievable what we're getting here. Farzad, thanks for joining us. Just waiting for a few more people to come in, and then we will crack on. Oh man, I got so twisted yesterday during things. Yeah, mate, happy Thanksgiving. I did put a thing out on my channel, mate. I don't know if you saw it. My sister snuck me a bunch of weed buns. Mate, that's awesome. Do you have a good day then, mate? Yeah, plenty of food and plenty of highs then, by the sound of it. So have you been coming down today? Farzad, thanks for joining us, buddy. Asgard, yeah, mate. I'm okay, mate. How are you? It's Friday, so no one can complain. It's Friday. I'm from Manchester, the UK. Good evening, Sam. How's it going, mate? That's all good, Ken. That's all good. You know, the UK should have something like that. We should have a kind of like a Thanksgiving or something like that. Because we just do Christmas, mate. And probably, I know it's probably the same in the States, but we get Christmas like rammed down our throats that much, mate. From pretty much from the end of September, really. But by the time Christmas comes, you're sick of it. Whereas I think in the States, you kind of got Thanksgiving first. So you're not going to start promoting Christmas when you've got Thanksgiving a month before. I think it's a good tactic. It's a good tactic. It stops the killing of Christmas before it even comes. I can't speak Persian, mate, no. Ordered a bunch of rotalas, I was missing, hoping they grow well. Nice, mate. Reese, how you doing, buddy? Okay. I'm just going to do something, Reese, so don't be thinking I've done anything wrong. Just bear with me a sec, Reese. I want to just so there's two different types of moderator, Reese. So I'll just put you on managing because, like, I just don't know where. Oh, I don't know what the difference is, mate. But yeah, it's just so I don't know if it helps deal with like people like him from the last stream. Good evening, Kim. How are you doing? Kim, are you in? Is it Belgium? Are you in Belgium with Mike? I'm kind of. This is where my mind's gone, I think. That's kind of. I might be just getting the wrong assumptions, but CW, thanks for joining us. Do you think God loves Jews? Don't think God exists, mate. Plus, don't come in here, mate, trying to start all your religious BS. Yeah, do one. Don't take any religious. Don't come in here try to slag Jews off on any other whatever. I don't care, mate. Laters. Don't come back. You get them, don't you? You know what I mean? It's yeah, we're having any of it, mate. I'm not religious, mate, like at all. I don't have any of it, but I don't really want to go like too political. But what I do remember is a certain part of the world that for some reason people are feeling sorry for at the moment. I do remember them partying in the streets 2 days after 9/11 when 5,000 people were murdered by terrorists. So, to me, anyone who supports that, run along. You're not wanted on this side. You're not wanted on this platform. Well, if he does, mate, we'll just throw him on a 24-hour ban anyway, Reese. I don't think he will. He was. I went into the Father Fish chat after this because I'd kind of been invited in, but I didn't end up taking him up on it. He didn't come into that, so it's like I just think we'll just bin him off anyway. We'll just bin him off. Just like did him for half an hour, but there is a 24-hour option, isn't there? Should have done for that, really. I can't be doing people coming on being idiots. You know what I mean? It's one of them, innit? Got some red tail guppies today. Nice, mate. Where did you get them from, Reese? Unbeatable is ours. Thanks for joining us. Nice fish, bro. Thank you. There's some angels in there. We are going to add some more into there pretty soon, though. I'm going to contact Pete and try and meet up with him this weekend. Contact Pete, meet up with him this weekend, get an order in for Tropco to get delivered next Saturday. If we can sort that out, then next Friday's stream might be missing because I'm going to have to take my mum shopping on the Friday night, so I can stay in all day Saturday and get the delivery. But we'll stream it. We'll get the delivery. We'll just do it on stream anyway. So if anyone's about, Father Fish, mate. Yeah, mate. It was a bit of a weird one. It was just like, I don't know. I couldn't get into it. I ended up binning it off because I had to be up for work at 4 a.m. I was still up at like midnight watching that. Just because, to be honest, what it was, Ken, he followed me on Instagram and Twitter. So my head went into promote the channel mode. You know what I mean? So it was like, right, hang on a minute, he's got like a few 100,000 subs. I kind of went in there just to see if I can try and promote my channel a little bit. They wanted me to show my tanks off, to be perfectly honest, but it was like 1:45. My lights had been off for 2 hours. I was ready for bed, and to be honest, I couldn't be bothered. So if it had been like a Friday night, I'll have it, but I drive on some crazy country roads with me, mate. So it's yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Good evening, Will. How we doing, buddy? Tank tour. Yeah, I think we will do a tank tour, mate. You didn't make it to Tropco. Oh, man. Pair Aquatics. There was a sale there today. 10% off. Black Friday. Black Friday sale. Oh, man. Am I on? I'm on green, aren't I? Right, just one sec. Right, I'll do a quick tour. The rainbow tank is like settling in really well. Obviously, I ended up doing a total rescape, pretty much. So so the rainbow tank's settling in really well, lads. I'm gonna try and bring you up there a little bit without moving my chair. So I do prefer it. I do prefer it being lower down. It does free up loads of room for those 6 red rainbows that are going to go in there. I am going to have to move out some of these though. Like, look at that. Look how stunning she is at the moment. The crebensis, the kind of, to be honest, the bloody taking over. So we're gonna have to lose some cribs, like, but how do you kind of get rid of something that looks like that? You know what I mean? It's pretty hard, isn't it? Kind of, them cribs are looking amazing at the moment. So while we're over this side, we'll have a look at the shrimp tank as well. Shrimp tank's doing pretty good. I did put a catappa leaf in there that pretty much this time last week, I think it was. So that's doing pretty well. That's breaking down mad fast, really. But there is, believe it or not, loads of shrimp in there. There is loads of shrimp in there. It's just pretty hard to see them at the moment. Angel tank is obviously the one I sit in front of on the live streams. In this, hopefully though, this time next week we will be awaiting 3 red devil angels to go in here and 20 more cardinals. So there is about 20 cardinals in this tank already. But I kind of want another 20 because then when they school, I like schooling fish, me. I do like schooling fish. And then CO2 tank. CO2 tank does need a bit of work doing on it, to be perfectly honest. I trimmed all the red plants the other day and replanted everything. And then 2 days later, they all ended up there. So I've just not had time to go in there, but everything's coming on pretty well in here. The grass is carpeted pretty decently. So there we go. That's kind of tanks that I've got going at the moment. I am looking forward to getting this Tropco order, but I am going to have to obviously sort something out. I need to be here, and so we'll sort that out. I've got 4 on the go at the moment, mate. I've got 2 tubs with plants in, and there's like Endler guppies in there as well. Yeah, the rainbow tank does need a little bit of work. There's quite a bit of algae there now, so I might have to cut the lights back on the rainbow tank a little bit. So I have to keep an eye on that, because obviously the plants aren't being blocked by the light's not being blocked by the plants as much now. So they had a lot of angel fish there today, did they, mate? I am gonna order off. I'm ordering off Tropco for sure. Them I really do want those red devils. They're amazing. Jax, good evening, buddy. Just like to say thanks again, mate, for that the other day. Really appreciate that. It's really good here. So tonight I'm gonna I brought a bottle of Volvic. So I've been thinking about it this week because I drive a truck for a living. So, and like my first job of the day is an hour and a half drive. So pretty much means that my last job of the day is an hour and a half drive back. So obviously you do a lot of thinking about stuff. So last Friday we tested my tap water TDS and it was like 39, which is like pretty incredible. 400. Is that what Volvic is? Well, yeah. So yeah, well, so I was kind of compare it to the Volvic, but it looks like it looks like we already know. Oh, that's your guess. Yeah, I will test it, mate. I will test it. I know, Jax. You know, I'm a nightmare, mate. I think what I'd done, I'd turned the screen or the camera round so I could film the tanks. Then when I turned it back round and sat down, my little fat fingers had muted the mic as well, and then I just waffle on, don't I? I waffle on too much without checking where the chat's going. It's mineral water, yeah, Jax. I was just intrigued when they say, you know, I'm just intrigued what the TDS is in it compared to my tap water. I'll test it in a second. I'll pour some in a glass. They had like Dalmatian ones. Oh, mate, I bet they're nice, aren't they? Were they silver or were they white, Reese? Because I think like once I put 3 Red Devils in there, I think there'll be enough really. But kind of be nice. It's funny, so if the Red Devils started breeding, then I'd have to probably look at doing another tank one. Fizzarola, hello. Are you in the right place? You are definitely in the right place. If you're into aquariums, but if you've come to blaspheme, we're not interested. I only say that, mate, because we had someone in about 10 minutes ago. So, yeah, mate, everyone's welcome here, mate. Are you Bill Burr? Yeah, man. What's going on tonight? What's going on? Oh, God. What is going on? It's Jax, what it is. So down south, so like I don't actually know where it changes, but down south the water's really hard. And like I'm Manchester and it's like proper soft. 39 parts per million, mate, on the TDS meter. I'll test my tap water again and we'll do the full on experiment. Oh, white with, oh mate, I bet, but they stunning them, Reese. Yeah, nice one, mate. What is going on tonight, mate? What's going on tonight? It's oh man, it's weird, isn't it? Hopefully it just like we hopefully that's it, then they're gone. But I don't think we've ever had to block more than one person in a in a full stream. You know, the 5 hour, when we did the 5 hour stream on the Saturday, we didn't block a single person. We are like 20 minutes in and we've blocked 2 or 3 already. It's like, what's going on? Is it because it's Friday? Everyone's had a couple of had the beers and that. Got little 14-year-old kids that have had the beers. I don't know. Normal water is 350 ppm. Right, I'll keep the camera there, but I'm going to do a little glass of my tap water. So you're just going to have to trust me. Hopefully you can hear the tap running. But you're just going to have to trust me that this is my tap water. But why would I blag you anyway? So tap water, which I'm just going to put down a second, because like I say, I was well prepared before I came on. TDS meter. So if anyone was about to on Saturday when I ended up redoing the whole rainbow fish tank, and I couldn't find my cotton in that drawer that I had pretty much emptied. It was in the drawer, so I don't know what I've got on there. So okay, TDS meter on, glass of water. Oh God, it's really high today. It's really high today. It's at 40 parts per million. So that's the TDS in my tap water. So I will get rid of that. Now, go on. What we guessing? What we guessing on Volvic mineral water? What's the TDS going to be, guys? My tanks tend to be round about, they vary, mate, but round about 200. But I will test the tanks though while we're on with that as well. So obviously a Volvic, freshly opened, like proper scientist here, man. So we've got Volvic mineral water. What are we all guessing? Oh, you know what? I am surprised, guys. I'll be honest with you. I thought it'd be really high. I thought like 3 to 400. Is it 96? Oh, it's gone up a little bit, so 100. But that's yeah, I'm quite surprised at that, to be perfectly honest. I didn't. I thought it'd be a lot higher than that. So that's mad, isn't it? I know, Jack's in it. They were stunning. I can imagine they were. Were they called Dalmatian? Were they called Dalmatian reefs? It's crazy what sometimes some nights you get a loading, and then some nights you get nothing. Don't really get it. You know what, mate? It is. I don't know if you've answered, but there is a Dalmatian angelfish anyway. What TDS in my tanks? Right. There is. They are. I take it they are called Dalmatian angels, then, mate. Let's have a look. So TDS. Oh. Right. So believe it or not, the TDS in there was 722. But I don't use the TDS meter. It was more for the shrimp tank. And the rainbow tank's $4.50. So, but like that doesn't get the water changes that the rainbow tank gets. But I will bring that down. I won't be doing a stream tomorrow because I'm going shopping. But I will do a water change on it tomorrow night. You're having a new tank tomorrow. What you getting, Reese? I'm back now, guys. What's going on tonight? Right, I'm gonna put it back on there, and hopefully, what's going on? What is going on? I'm back now though. I do. Well, yeah, I have to. I do add KH and GH buffers. I have to because there's nothing in my. As you see, there's nothing in my water whatsoever. Simon Borg, good evening, buddy. Thanks for joining us. Good. Don't know what's going on. I'll keep an eye on that though. I will try and keep an eye on the mic as well. Yeah, mate, I know. It's something. I'll be honest. I bought that TDS meter like probably about 2.5 years ago, and I never use it. It's just sat in a drawer. It was just a case of I don't really bother with TDS, to be perfectly honest. It was just showing how soft the water is straight out of my tap. It's not something I don't bother with it. It's never something I've looked at. And to be honest, 40 years ago, you didn't have to bother about TDS. So kind of, yeah, certain things just think, what's the point? How you doing, buddy? I had 6 angelfish before. Actually want to do another angelfish sobriety. Yeah, I love my angelfish, Kimco. I was getting a bit bored with them. I've got to admit, I was getting a bit bored with them. I was going to swap them out and get some barbs, but I've kind of got a new love because I've discovered these red devil angels, and yeah, they're just gonna brighten the tank up. I've just got silver, white, and black, so something with a bit of colour. I know I've got one angelfish there that has got some gold in them, but yeah, I think to get some new colour in that tank will be great, and then some little backdrop colour as well, because there's another 20 cardinals going to go in there, so hopefully all good. Anna, how are you doing, mate? How's the frog? Not seen you for a couple of weeks, Anna. I hope you're okay. Fluval Flex 52 litre. Nice, mate. Nice. I've got the spec. My CO2 tank's the spec. So it's kind of like, I think they're pretty much the same tank. I think it's 60 litre. But they're really good, mate. I think if it's the same, the filtration system's all hidden. And you put your heater in there as well. So what you see is actually just, you don't have to have any equipment on show. Really good, really good. I want to say something, but I can't. I can't say it. I just want to try to level us off. I think I have a little bit of OCD. The tank behind me didn't look straight because the phone's not right. The phone's not straight. So has anyone? If you say you've got a tank coming tomorrow, Reese, has anyone else got anything coming? Pete, good evening, buddy. I will. I'm going to drop you a text tomorrow, mate. Try and sort something out for this weekend. I am out of shopping though tomorrow, so tomorrow evening I'll drop you a text, mate. See if we can sort something out. Refurbished a 300 litre. I'm going to get some really nice Malawis. What colours you reckon I should go for? Ooh, mate. I don't know. This was nearly a cichlid tank, but I ended up kind of going the other way. But yeah, don't know, mate. So I am a big fan of like blue fish, mate. I am. Don't know why, because I'm a kind of like Man United side of Manchester, but but I do have. There's something about blue fish. That tank originally had some electric blue rams in there. They're stunning. They're really stunning. Yeah, cheers, Pete. Try and get something sorted out. I want to try and get a delivery for next Saturday if possible, but we'll see. We'll discuss it later on anyway, mate. Got 6 new rotalas. What types, Ken? Which rotalas? He's been doing great, and me as well. Just learned I'm pregnant. Oh, well done, Anna. Congratulations. Oh, chat, show Anna some love there. Have some serious nausea and fatigue, I can imagine, yeah. So will this be your first, Anna, or? That's brilliant though, Anna. Well done. Well, I hope it's brilliant. I hope it's not taking you by surprise. But yeah, all good, Anna. All good. Do I believe in aliens? Do, yes. The question is, do you? And if not, why not? I was thinking 3 to 4 main choices: calico, firefish, Jacob for blue reds. Do you know why they live in the sea? I don't think anyone knows why they live in the sea. Empire of Dirt. Jeff, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. It's Friday night, guys. It's Friday night. What are we all up to? What are we up to this weekend? I've got Christmas shopping on me. So that's my weekend. Well, that's my Saturday taken up. Christmas shopping, Sunday, film a video. Yeah, busy weekend again. So to all those from the States, obviously, happy Thanksgiving from the channel. Hope you had a great time. We all know Ken did. Let's hopefully you all had a great few days. Just out of interest, does will Thanksgiving celebrations go into Saturday and Sunday as well? Is that how it works? Because in the UK, really, we don't need an excuse. Well, we never used to need an excuse to go on the Raz, if you will. Just tested my water in my tank. There's ammonia in the water. Time to treat it, mate. Yeah. Is that the ones you've just been adding new fish to as well, buddy? Playing cards and watching fish tanks. Nothing better than that, mate. Nice chill. What temp do you run your angels? Because I never look stressed. They look really happy. It runs at 82, that tank, Kimco. Because I've just I read years and years ago that angel fish eggs kind of struggle below 82. So yeah, I keep it about 82, which is, I don't know what that is in Celsius. So, but it's 82 degrees Fahrenheit anyway. Thank you so much. My Sally fiance came home and delivered. Oh, he certainly delivered, didn't he? Definitely. It's my second child, but my first is turning 12. Been some time. Older and wiser, I hope. Yeah, you know what, mate? It'll still be a shock to you, won't it? I have a really good mate, and they only really ever wanted one. They ended up with two, and it's quite funny because the total different ends of the spectrum really are totally, like, these two lads are totally different than each other. It's quite funny. He blames me because I got him drunk. Do when it works out for the whole family. So it's always fall on Thanksgiving Day. As long as the party carries on. 12 years difference. Like, at least you've got a living babysitter, Anna. Couldn't get better than that. Yeah, mate. Reese is on it, man. Well, I have to work from 8:30 till 12, then 20 minutes. So it's on a expo to help tear it down and close it. Because we don't have any people with us. Oh, man. You've got a busy day tomorrow as well, mate, yeah? I'm just, like I say, Christmas shopping, but get it all out of the way early. I've never really done it before. I'm normally a bit more last minute, but get it done. Get it done and out of the way. And then, away we go. Diogo, how we doing, mate? How we doing? Right, I will. Right, I'll try and show you, mate, how the Crepensis babies are doing, mate, because they are out. So I'll just whip you around. So just want to try and. There's some babies there. I hope you can kind of see them moving about a little bit. I'll try and level off. Pretty hard to see them though against the gravel, but yeah, mate. Mother, father, babies, all doing good. All doing good. It's like a breeding house for Crepensis, that tank. Absolutely crazy. And the ones in the rainbow tank, I think they're doing okay as well. They kind of keep them behind in all the plants, though. Whereas these, they are a little bit more good for bringing them to the front of the tank. But it's kind of not as much stocked, really. Yeah, I think your first will be all good, Anna. I think it should be a diamond for you, mate. To be honest, she's going to be at an age, and probably good, mate. When they certainly get to an age, see how hard work it is. Might kind of like put her off having kids until she's a bit older. I don't want to sound out of term there, but you know what it's like nowadays. I've been the last aquarium expo here for maybe a year. If we figure out some, but it might be the last one forever if we don't figure it out. Oh man, why is that, Jax? Do you mean in the whole country? I'm gonna have to look into like fish expos because surely they do them around Manchester. They used to years ago. So it'd be nice to go to a fish expo and have a look around. Yeah, Diogo, they're all good. They're all good. Fasting day for the tanks today, though. So that's why they're all like thinking they're getting fed. So I don't think it would be harmful for me to do a water change. Ooh, Anna. I'll be honest, mate. I don't know. I'll be honest, mate. I wouldn't like to say. I think you're all right as long as you don't drink any of the water, aren't you? But I think you should be okay. Kimco, yeah, they are, mate. Yeah, I can't say they're not. I do like angels, I do. And like I say, I am adding more to them. Yeah, I'd like a little bit more action out of an angelfish more than anything. But I'm more of I like my schooling fish, so I like my rainbows because they school together. I am increasing the amount of cardinals, like I say, in that tank there because it's 20 in there now. I add another 20, 40 cardinals schooling together. I have a thing about schooling fish, mate. I kind of that's kind of what I'd go for. More. I'd rather go for a school of 50 cardinals rather than one fish in a tank, if you know what I mean. I think you get more out of a school. You get a lot more better displays and things like that. That was my thought too. Hopefully she'll understand the immense response. This is it, Anna. A lot of these kids don't understand what it's about, do they? I think it's daft having kids when you like really young anyway. Just don't. I don't know. I can't speak. I haven't got any kids, so. But I have eyes. See what goes on, don't you? Not the whole country, one of the large ones. And then the one in beer. Just don't have any new members to our club. That's sad, isn't it, Jack? So you'd think there would be now, wouldn't you, with like social media and things? Social media is just a way of getting out there, isn't it? But is it? Is it? It's weird. I post like links to videos on social media, and I'll get the odd follow. I'll get the odd watch out of it. So I always do it. But then my rainbow fish tank water change video, and it is the thumbnail. I know it is the thumbnail, but you can't always do like not controversial. Well, yeah, controversial thumbnails on all my content, can you? But on the water change one, I changed. It wasn't really getting any views, so I changed it to the thumbnail just saying don't do 10% water changes. And every now and again, I just drop the link on Facebook to it. I did it on Thursday and got like 300 views in a day off it. So it's crazy. Every time I do it, I get like loads of views. So it's a bit mental, but I need to try and. So what's everyone think of my thumbnails? Some guy contacted me the other day and said that my thumbnails weren't good, but I thought my thumbnails are pretty good. So you may have seen the poll that I've done on my community page. So this guy said that my thumbnail. So I was like, well, show me what you do on my previous video then. So he produced this thumbnail, put it on my community page, and to be honest, my thumbnail's got a few more of the votes. But when it went on there, a few voters went on his first, so I think he may have had a few accounts, and he's kind of like tried to fiddle the vote, because I didn't tell him that I would put the same poll on Facebook, and not one person clicked on his thumbnail to vote that they'd pick that if they were going to choose a video. So I kind of think my thumbnails are all right, but if you just submerge more of the pipe in, Anna, and then pull the pipe out with your hand over the edge, and it should form that suction. If you do it like I do it with a hose pipe, don't I? I just fill the hose pipe with water from the tap until I hear the bubbles stop, and then just disconnect it from the tap, and then it forms the siphon effect. I'm the youngest at 23, and two of my friends there are over 30. Everyone after that's over 50. They've done the expo for over 16 years and have burned out. I know the feeling about being burned out. Biggest problem nowadays is the young people don't want any responsibility. Yeah, you're right there, mate. When they get with the holiday, they want it fast and done. Yeah, mate, you're right. You are right. There's no I don't get it, me, nowadays with a lot of like younger people. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird. I get quite like a lot of young people trying to ask, and I don't really know why they come to me saying that, will you help me with my YouTube channel? You're joking, right? My YouTube channel is small, but it's hard work, and they don't want to do the hard work that goes with it. I think a lot of people expect life being handed to them on a plate nowadays, Jax, to be honest. Having fish is like getting married. It is, just without the earache. Don't know what that was. Something shot. Something. I think I just kind of stood on a little stone and it shot across the floor. I live on my own. I don't think I could live with anyone now. I've lived on my own for way too long. I think it'd do my nutting, to be honest. But it seems to have quietened down on the crazy folks, doesn't it? That graced us with their presence earlier on in the stream. Yeah, Jax, I'm the same, mate. I'm the same. I don't do relationships either. I do my nutting. They proper do my nutting, to be honest. Yeah, mate. I know that's kind of what I do. I've always used a hose pipe. It's just so much easier than carrying buckets of water. I ain't got time for that. No way. So, because I straight from the tap, my water goes in. Obviously, I get away with it because my water's like pure. My water's just pure at the end of the day. So I do get away with it. And then I just add buffers. But just got to be careful, ain't you? But you all know your own water, don't you? You all know what you're up to with your water changes. I get away with it, like I say. I don't know I don't really understand what the world's like now regarding like relationships. It's weird. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't really know where people are going in the world. It's gone crazy. Yeah, you're right there, Anna. It's good if you can find a good one, though, isn't it? You've obviously got a good one anyway, mate. It's in the military, so he's got to have something good about him, hasn't he? He's willing to, if anyone who's willing to go in the military has got to have something about them, haven't they? At the end of the day, without a doubt. Take my hat off to anybody that joins the military. I'm still waiting for one of our breeders to get some red devils into the store so I can get pics for you. I was told he might get there next week. Oh, I hope so, Jack. Yeah, it'd be nice that, mate. It'd be nice that. I'm hoping, mate. I'm hoping that we'll get some delivered next week anyway. Should be good. Should be good. Quite excited about it. Stay. I'm gonna have to look through Tropco's website and then narrow my list down to what I can afford. I know what I'm like. I know what I'm like. When I change water, it's just about 5-7 litres of water, basically. Just take a glass and pour it over my plants. Sometimes you need to vacuum a little. Yeah, I never vacuum, me, Anna, but I am like fully like planted out, and I never vacuum. But I do use the water that I clean my all my filters out. I bottle that up and I use that on my plants. I have only got 2 house plants. One's struggling at the moment. Right, so I have it in the window, and I think it might be a bit cold for it in the window. So I moved it down next to the CO2 tank, thinking the light on that would be enough, and it seems to be struggling there. So I don't know if it just struggles throughout the winter months. I'm not sure. It's not cold in here, but it's sat on a windowsill, so I'm not sure it's not too cold for it. They only have two 1-pound cardinals left. Oh, I can't want more than 2. Oh, man. Oh, we're going to have to check this out. Hopefully they have a delivery before next Saturday. With a bit of luck. Yeah, mate. Yeah. I'll send it on Insta. Well, put it on air, Jax, but if you can send it me on Insta as well, mate, that'd be great. But yeah, drop it into the chat and then people can have a look. But yeah, if you could put it on Insta, mate, that'd be awesome. I've got really plants that climate across it. Oh man, this frog's funny, isn't it? Rock throwing frog. He is a proper character, this frog, isn't he? Proper character. I've never had a frog. Never had a frog. I do dream. I do dream about aquarium, about different things, and I was talking to Tracy. I don't think Tracy's in tonight, but I was talking to Tracy the other day on I think it was Facebook. I think it was about ant farms and like to try and do like an ant farm stroke terrarium with a fish tank and everything. I just think it looked pretty cool. Where you could check the ant farm out if you had a tank with an ant farm in it. They used to do ant farms years ago when I was a kid. I don't even know if they still. I take it you can still get them. I take it you can still get them. They used to have one at school. It's really fascinating, really fascinating. Because ants are just something else, aren't they? They're another one, another crazy animal. Still remind me of the psycho frog. I know what, Jack, isn't it? This frog's proper mad. 47-year-old though, he's not. No, he's nearly as old as me. I'm 51. It's mad, isn't it? It's mad, isn't it? Bloody frog. Got a little Macranda rose. I like that rose, that mate. I do like that. I have seen that mini butterfly. I don't think I've seen that though. Around Florida. I got some Boost Brownie Ghost 2011. Those are the ones I can remember. Oh, nice, mate. Nice. That I know the Rotala Macandra rose is really nice. I think I have had that in the past. And Boost, I do like Boost. I used to struggle with Boost, but we'll have to see what it does in the rainbow tank now. But I do struggle with Boost. It's just it thrives with the CO2, but apart from that, in the normal tanks, it seems to struggle. 46. It's mad, isn't it? Catch a wingless queen on Flying Ant Day. I know, mate, Flying Ant Day, what is all that about? What is all that about? It's mad, isn't it? So if anyone doesn't know what we're on about, I don't know if it happens all over the world, I don't know. But for like one day of the year in the UK, we have like swarms of flying ants, and it's proper mad. There's like thousands of them. I remember being like in my teens, and in the house where I grew up, and the lounge window was like you couldn't see out of it for flying ants. It was crazy, absolutely crazy. Loads got in the house. It was mad. And it's just like one day a year. Don't get it. This crazy swarming session. Craziest table manners. We are talking about a frog, everyone, if you don't realise. I'm talking about a 46-year-old frog that throws rocks. See, goes everywhere. Fish club, Fishkeeper club. Oh, is that right, Jack? Sure. That's probably why then, isn't it? That's probably why. I bet is what's it called? Monte Carlo the same? Because I think that's why Monte Carlo struggles. I think it's more water than anything. Oh, Jack's, honestly, it's like just once a year. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. It's weird. And they are massive as well. I had it's like 4 years ago, roundabout. Well, it was October, so just over 4 years ago, we built my mum and dad had a pond in the garden, and it kind of got bigger and bigger as time went on, and they got a bigger pond. So the pond that they had, it was in the ground, so we took that out, filled it all in, and then we built the pond out up on a pedestal, and with railway sleepers, and then the pond sat in the middle. And now it's kind of it's got what do you call it? It's got like plastic panel across it, and it's all cut out, so it looks really dapper. It does. But last year, I had to go and kind of lift some of the plasticky panels off to get to the air pump and the filter. And God, massive ant nest in there then. Massive. Just like, couldn't really do anything because I was getting proper covered in ants. Cancer-inducing plant. Tell me more, Jax. Never heard this before. I'm good at killing Monte Carlo, I know that. Every time I tried it, low pH, high pH, low pH, just dies. Yeah, it's... you read about it, people use it as an epiphyte. I thought, you know what, that's ideal. That's what I put in there originally. I wanted it as an epiphyte. No, died. So I got more. Thought, right, I'll carpet it across the front instead. Died. Put it in a CO2 tank. Dies. It's like, honestly, I reckon I've probably spent easily like £80 to £100 on Monte Carlo, and now I just give up. I'll give up on it because it just doesn't grow. Just doesn't grow. And then you'll see on like Instagram and other YouTube channels where it's just like mad. People just goes crazy for him. Even speaking to like the guy who's in the World Aquascaping League that I know, he's like, piece of cake. Oh, just keep it trimmed. Keep it trimmed. Doesn't even grow to trim. It just dies. So yeah, it's mad. It's mad. At least it's not just me that struggles with it. It's just a bloody nightmare. It really is. For anyone that's in at the moment, if you aren't a subscriber to the channel, ding the subscribe button if you will. Notification button will tell you when we come online doing the Fishkeeper Club, which is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. GMT. And then we do Saturday afternoons from 2. This Saturday's Fishkeeper Club is cancelled though. Do have to go out and get my Christmas shopping done, so I want to get that out of the way and then we can concentrate on getting some fish delivered here next Saturday, hopefully. Baked bread. Now we'd have a name. How you doing, buddy? What kind of fish do I have? Rainbow fish, cribensis, angels, celestial pearl danios, silver-tip tetras, cardinal tetras, red phantom tetras. I'm just trying to look at what I've got. I mean, well, there's loads. All kinds of different cribensis. Cribensis, didn't mean cribensis. Corridors. If you haven't checked out my Corridors video this week, you should do, on the peppered Cori. One of my favourites. So yeah, it's well worth checking out if you've not checked that out already. Yeah, I may try that next time, Jax. See how that goes. Nice talking, pillows, calling. Anna, thanks for joining us, mate. Good luck with the little one. Keep us informed. Obviously, you won't have a... Will you have a due date yet? See, this is how inexperienced I am with kids. I'll probably, if it's part of the Monte Carlo family, I'll probably kill it anyway. Quite good at that. Sleep tight, Anna. Bailey, how you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us. Just seen some albino Dennis and Barb's YouTube. First time I've ever seen them. Anyone seen them? I don't think I've ever seen them, mate, to be perfectly honest. Albino Dennis and Barb's. Nah, mate. Nah. I was quite surprised when I looked on Tropco and saw the amount of different types of albino cories. albino gold blind laser cories. Kind of surprised. I just thought there was one type of albino cory. That was it. So the first one's born on the 14th. 16th of July. You know what? It'll soon be here as well, won't it? Hate to say that to you, Anna, but it'll soon be here, won't it? Flies, done it. Where did November go? Where did November go? I'll Google that. I'll have a look at them now, Bailey. Kind of check it out, see what's going on. We all know what you're going on about. Oh yeah, mate. Oh, they're pretty stunning, aren't they? So for those that is the albino Denison barb there. Mate, they are, got to admit, they are pretty cool. They are pretty cool. I've never seen them. I've never seen them anywhere. But they're definitely an awesome addition to your aquarium, aren't they? Have you got some, Bailey? I think you should. If you've seen them, you've got to buy stuff like that. Yeah, mate. We'll prime help anyway. We'll prime detoxify it anyway, Reese. I don't even know if we can get that here. I will have a look for that though. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we can get that, even get that here, Jax. I'm not sure. We will definitely help you out, Anna. Sleep tight, mate. Have a good evening. Have a good weekend. Yeah, prime's got to be the way on it, Will. Get a bit of prime in there, detoxify it anyway. It's not really something I carry, but maybe we should all have. But it's just, I don't know if it has does it have like a shelf life once it's been opened? Might be worth it though, Reese. Try to get a bit of prime. For sure. Because I know, mate, you spent some money on your guppies, haven't you? You must have spent some money on guppies in the past like 3 to 4 weeks, to be perfectly honest, mate. So I understand you've got to keep an eye on that. Some people use it as a water conditioner. Yeah. It's not cheap though, is it? It's not cheap, is it, Prime? But then again, what is? But I've got a massive tub of like a fluval water conditioner. I've had it well over a year, I'm pretty sure. It's strong though. I think they all are, aren't they? These water conditioners are. I've never used. I'll be honest with you. I've never used Prime. I've never used it. But everyone swears by it. It's Seachem Prime, Reese. It does detoxify. It detoxifies like everything, I think. You know what, Jax? I hate to think how many pages there are. I used to go to a certain shop not far away from here that was really big, and they have like an online catalog. And we used to kind of go on a Tuesday, but when Tuesday morning, I'd get up. I was always up early. Me, my body clock gets me up, so I'd always get up and I'd be like on my phone, checking out what they've got in stock. It's painful, mate, innit? Oh, it's painful. You think, oh God, could end up spending a fortune. That's the thing with doing this Chopco order. I need to not let myself get carried away, because I know I will do. I had a 20-litre tank and needed like 0.3 mil. Yeah, I think a lot of them are like really concentrate, aren't they? Because like the fluvial condition I use, water condition I use, just like a couple of squirts. The blue stuff is much easier. 77 pages of fish. Oh, man. So they do it on purpose, don't they? Just do it because they know how addictive it is. It's got to be addictive. Everyone says it is. I'll go and get some tomorrow. I think they will sell it in Pier as well, Reese. Definitely. I think they sell Prime everywhere nowadays, to be honest. I know it's one of those sea chem products that everyone seems to carry. Love Preet, thanks for joining us again, buddy. Hope you're well. How much is the angelfish? You know what? Those angelfish were like really cheap, really cheap. I bought them from a place in Accrington. It's called Barlow's Aquatic Trading, and it's like a warehouse. I have discussed it in here with somebody. Maybe it may be Reese, it may be Pete. Barlow's Aquatic Trading, and it's like just go in and it's kind of like it's a big fire burning that heats his tanks, and I think I got 4 angelfish for like £10, but they were only small. They're only about an inch, and there we go. They've all kind of like grown up a little bit. They've definitely trebled in size for sure, and they breed like nobody's business. Garden Mechanics, thanks for joining us, mate. Hope you are well. I have worth for £600. I can believe it, Reese, because I know the money you've invested into guppies, like since we've been doing the live streams. I know your dedication there, mate. So I haven't, Kobe. No, I've not tried the Wollston method, but my tanks are almost like that. But I have filtration running. Most important question: what's everybody's favourite bread? Garlic bread. I'll be honest though, right? I'll tell you what, mate. I can't eat bread, mate. So I can't eat it. I'm celiac, so which is a bit of a mad thing because I've been pretty ill for the past. I was diagnosed as being celiac 7 years ago, which for anyone who doesn't know means that I can't eat anything that's got gluten in it. Kind of does me. And I've had it under control for 7 years. I started in a new job 8 months ago, delivering potatoes to fish and chip shops. And over the past 8 months, my health has deteriorated and get really bad stomach pain. Some days really, really struggle with work. And I've just not been able to suss it out. I've sussed it out. when I go in the fish and chip shops and they're making the batter and they're pouring the bags of flour, I'm breathing flour in and it's just doing me. So yeah, so I can't eat bread, mate, unfortunately. But garlic bread, I used to love garlic bread, but oh man, can't eat bread. I think even if we look at bread now, it makes me ill. It's not good. Just bought green willy shrimp today. Oh, mate. Other half's going to kill you. Just don't tell her, mate. Don't tell her. Green willies. Oh, I bet they're awesome, aren't they? I'll be honest, I've only ever had red willies. But is it really or Riley? I think it's really, isn't it? I'll go for really. But green, I bet they're awesome, them. 16 more, 200 birds worth over 10,000. Wow, love Pete. 200 birds. What type of birds? Love Pete. 200 birds. If you'd have said that in the 80s, that'd have been something totally different. Right. Hey, honestly, it's it's bad times, mate, if I eat bread. And if you have gluten-free bread, well, I don't even think you should call it bread, to be perfectly honest. Gluten-free bread is like terrible. Terrible. Pigeons, parrots, finches, canaries, budgies. Oh my God. Bit of everything there, mate, aren't you? Are you in, where are you, Lovepreet? Are you in India? I can't remember where you said you were. Was it India? Loads of birds. London. Near then. Oh, I don't know why. Why did I think India? London. I do remember you saying that, yeah. So I take it, have you got a massive aviary then? And do you like, are they kind of like homing pigeons? So I don't know anyone who's got pigeons. Well, an old mate years ago, his dad used to have pigeons because he used to have us looking out for him. But yeah, I don't really know anyone who's had pigeons before. But I like birds that talk, but only because you can get them swearing. Child. Racing and high flyers. Good for army use. They used to use them though, didn't they? They used to use them for, I think Hitler told his troops to try and shoot pigeons down because they were using them for transferring messages. How times have changed, eh? How times have changed now. Wars are won behind a keyboard. And 80 years ago, wars were won by pigeon. Crazy. How times have changed. I am just getting a drink, guys. Have you noticed? I do kind of drink quite a bit of water. Oh, I had a Chinese takeaway and it's left me first. That's what it is. Back. What are high flyers? Tumbler pigeons. Are they the ones that fall out of the sky? Tumbler pigeons. I have a lad who used to work with had bees. That is something I'd like to have a crack at some point. Beekeeping. That's quite. I think that's quite an interesting hobby. It's true that, innit? It's true, you can. Pigeons. Last year's tournament in Birmingham. Royston de Boyston, thanks for joining us, buddy. Thanks for your kind words as well. Nice to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Yeah, oh, if you have IBS, mate, it's just a nightmare, isn't it? It's just a nightmare. Yours can be like mine too, Royston. Just a bit of hard work. Fertilising. Fertilise your plants. Some people tell you don't need to fertilise your plants. You do. We've had a few people come into the chat over the past couple of months. People tell you that I don't fertilise my plants and they're fine. So I always say, well, show them on Instagram, mate. I'll have a look. No one ever has done yet. Anyone who comes in saying that they don't fertilise plants never shows you on Instagram. We had a guy in on the last stream going on about how he was the master. That was his words. He was the master of growing plants. And so it was like, okay, show us then. We are. It was, to be honest, Will, I thought it was him. I thought it was him. But when I said earlier, I want to say something, but I can't. That's what I was hinting at. That's what I was getting at. I wanted to think, was that him that came in the other day being a fool? But yeah, they won't show you. They won't show you the tanks. It's all right. Everyone can always say that they do better, but if they're not willing to show, then it can all be just talking it. I thought that's who it was. I thought, I'm sure this is him. Sure, this is him. What I'd say, Royston, regarding planted tanks, mate, from scratch, get a decent soil. I'll always say a decent soil. The better soil quality you can afford, the better. Start off with a great base and then build on that. That's certain things you can save money on. Like gravel, you can save money on gravel if you don't buy it from aquarium shops. If you go to big garden centres and things like that, you can buy your gravel there. It's still gravel in it. It's all it is. It's just gravel you can buy, but you can buy big, massive bags of it for the same price as a small bag in an aquarium. So save money there. But when it comes down to aqua soil, I think the better aqua soil you can buy, the better, really. Better base level. Happy days. What I reckon is if you buy a cheap soil and your plants don't perform, you're gonna have to start again. If you already know that you've got a top quality soil in there, you kind of know that that's dealt with. So no matter whatever goes wrong, you always know that the base level's great to start off with. So I do a video on planted tanks, mate. It's worth watching. Just on how to set one up and how to maintain it. Yeah, Will. Yeah, I was kind of surprised. I was waiting for it. To be honest, I was waiting for Reese to jump on him anyway. I know he did Reese's head in last time, but yeah, it was totally different, wasn't it? Maybe he got the message from last time, because I stopped, like I just ignored his messages, and then Reese binned him off anyway, rightly so. So maybe maybe he got the message that we don't want any idiots coming in, do we? We did have our fair share though, didn't we, for the first half an hour today? We got a few in. It's weird. Friday night seemed to be the one though, doesn't it? nights. Friday nights seems to be the one way we attract some of the crazier people. Now, I'm not on about you, Jax. We had a guy in the other day, but yeah, he was very up his own backside, shall we say? But no, mate, I've seen your setups, Jax. I've looked. It's all good, mate. It's all good. But yeah, no, it was someone that came in. They were in the stream earlier. They came in last time. I think they came in. I think it was about 10 minutes. We kind of kicked him out about 10 minutes before you joined us in the on Wednesday. Now you can both, so Jax, you've given me, mate, my CO2 tanks plants are looking better already through your advice, mate. So he was now he was coming on. He was told, he said, he kind of pretty much said my tanks were crap, and he's the master at doing plants, but he wouldn't tell us how he mastered it. He wanted to join the live stream, which I was never going to let him do, because you never know what he's going to do, do you? At the end of the day, it's like start of my future livelihood, so I don't want anyone jumping in on that and messing things about. But yeah, mate, we were just a bit of a fool, but today it seemed okay. Reese, are you on Insta, Reese? I can always help you out regarding live plants, mate. I think they're always the best way forward, mate. I really do. I don't fertilise when my tanks don't look anything like yours. I only got basic plants. It's always good just to drop a little bit of fertiliser in there, Billy Bob. Thanks for joining as well, buddy. Nice that you could take some time out of your day and pop in and join in on the chat as well, mate, which is all good. Fertilising your plants just helps loads, mate. And as you see, as time goes on, you start to realise that you need to add more different types as well. Like, so I was struggling with my red plants, and speaking to Jax over the past 6-8 weeks regarding that, I now dose iron and potassium, I think it is. And my plants are looking a lot better for it, mate. So, yeah, you definitely do need to feed them. Got the red grass carpet seed. Red grass. Oh, I'm glad to see that. Do you culture live food outside? Kobe, no. I do baby brine shrimp, and I want to do daphnia. I want to start doing my own daphnia. But at the moment, I kind of want a jug that's got a tap at the bottom. Something you can pick up really, really easy in the summer, because people make punching them not as easy to get hold of in the winter. So, but I am on the lookout, and then I want to start doing my own, like I said, do my own daphnia as well. We do have Ken from the States. He definitely does his own. He does his own white worms. I'm not sure if he's still in, but yeah, Ken does his own, cultures his own live foods outside Cobra. I'm a lazy bug. I don't do much for the water changes. I say I do water change as well. There you go. Yeah, Ken's in. Ken's in. Seeds aren't great. I've never grown plants from seed for the aquarium. Although I would like to try and Oh, there's so much though. Yeah, I would like to try and do a grass seed maybe, but I want to do more of the dry with the moss, dry start on the moss. Micro worms. You're on Twitter. I think we have spoke on Twitter, haven't we, Reese? You do have to watch, don't you, what you're buying on Amazon. I got some red root floaters from Amazon like probably 2-3 years ago, and when they came, it was just a bag of sludge. It's like, what is that? Oh God, it was horrible. Red root floaters. I don't even know. There's no way in the world they deteriorated that much in like 2 days postage. No way were there. Yeah, mate, get some Anubias from me. I'm always up. You could always come here, Reese. I've got pure Anubias, mate. Anubias is dead easy, mate. You just stick it to a rock, and then you can just move it about your tank to where you like it. Anubias is just like slow growing, dead easy. You don't have to plant it. Piece of cake. It certainly does. Certainly does need the nutrients when you're adding CO2. The growth on just Anubias alone with CO2 is immense, really. Is that what it is, Jax? They were like proper sludge, mate. They were terrible. It's something that I like red root floaters, but they do really need probably iron in the water as well. But now I think about it, really. I used to have floating plants in all my tanks, but at the moment they kind of like phased them out for a bit. To be honest with you, though, Jax, I think they were just dodgy. I think they were just a bit on the dodgy side. Yeah, Reese, we'll have a chat on. We'll have a chat, and so I've got way too much Anubias here, mate. I already had a load of Anubias, didn't I? And then after last Saturday, I've got another 2 buckets of Anubias. So yeah, mate, all good. Anubias, throw it on to. Just gonna move my laptop because I just nearly kind of knocked my drink over onto it. I don't want to do that. That's what I edit my videos on. Can't be doing that. So. Yeah, garden mechanics, honestly, it's the best part, mate. I love it. I love scaping your aquariums, mate. It's just plan it out first in your head. Maybe even plan it out in a box. That's what I did with that. I spent one evening building caves, putting the wood in it. And they had it all set out on the floor, how I wanted it. And then I transferred it over into the tank. I spent loads of time just moving things about, just tweaking things. I love it. I love it. So I spent an evening just like building it. I transferred it all over. Then I spent a full day doing all the root work. So all the roots went round the rocks. Painstakingly, but wish I could turn back the clock and do it again. I loved it. Is it just more light than Jack's? Seem to struggle even like with it right underneath the fluval nano light in the end, because that's where it all ended up in the end, in the shrimp tank. It's the only tank that didn't have any flow. Yeah, they are good. I use Salvinia is rapid, isn't it? It is rapid. I like is it the water lettuce that have the long roots? Oh God, I love that stuff. I used to have that in the rainbow tank, and the roots growing. Then the roots grew to like 25 centimeters easily. And oh God, it looked awesome. And they kind of get caught, and then they just stay where they are. I used to get caught on the wood and that. It was crazy. And then so you'd see really weird, but the crips had wrapped the leaves. It was really weird. The crips had wrapped the leaves around the root. And there is one of them, there is a short showing it. It's something I'd never really seen before. But the crips had kind of like trapped the root. It was weird, really weird. Sometimes, Reese, they kind of do die off and then come back. You just got to be watching for that. Some because they're kind of grown out of water. A lot of aquatic plants are grown out of water, and then when you put them in water, they kind of die off and grow back. They grow back slightly different on the leaves and things like that. So I don't know how many. I don't know how many nearite snails that I've got rid of, which I shouldn't have done. So I see a nearite snail and I'm thinking, is it dead? Is it dead? And like a couple of days and it's not moved. I'm like, right, it's dead. Take it out. And apparently they can sleep for a few days. So I may have killed a few nearite snails in my time. It serves me right for depositing white eggs all over my tank, making it a mess. I think basically kind of the same process, to be honest, garden mechanics. From what I'm gathering, so like my dad was a really keen gardener. My granddad was a keen gardener, and yeah, it's kind of like you're going on the same kind of lines regarding fertilizer and things like that. It's just the difference is just one's in water and one's out of water. But yeah, mate, it's pretty much. I think it's pretty much the same. Potassium, iron, different. All the same kind of things. I think really, if you're trying to treat them like they're submerged as immersed, I think you're going to be all right. Jesus, Ken, that's cold, isn't it? Sub 32. High red and blue light and extreme amounts of nitrates. That's where you see those plants. The tanks with live bearers. I think I've worked out what cichlid I'll get to breed through here. Ooh, I'll have a look at that. I'll have a look at that, Jax. See what you've see what you're on about. See what you're thinking. Oh yeah, mate. So just so everyone knows, that's what we're on about, and it's pretty hard to pronounce. Olonacara Eureka Super Red. Mate, they're stunning, aren't they? They are stunning. Yeah, I believe so, Jax. It wouldn't have meant much difference to me, mate. They got binned. So, all right, you must obviously be there. You've not moved for 24 hours, so out you come. Shouldn't laugh. But serves him right for making a mess of my tank and then me having to buy clown notes to clear it all up. Oh, Reese, mate. Start off with a good base layer, like I say, good soil. Cap it. I would always kind of do my soil now with. I always bag my soil. Just great for when you're removing plants. It's not the roots aren't pulling all the soil up. If you use filter media bags, all good, mate. No metal, so all good. And then you're better off starting with the easier plants, like the easier stems, and like crypts are pretty easy going, really. Crypts can melt back though and then grow back. So they're the ones that you can like kind of be thrown out a little bit with, really, more than anything. Crypts can melt if you just move them from one part of the tank to another, which is like pretty mad. And just don't like being disturbed, but you just got to leave them. As long as the roots are there, they'll grow back. Say some more of the easier stems, just about fertilizing them and keeping them trimmed. We trim a stem plant tends to grow back at the cut point of those two plants. So I'll go through it more with you, mate, on Insta and that. But yeah, my planted aquarium tank goes through everything from start to set up and fertilization, mate. They are stunning, them Jacks. They really are. It must be hard work working in an aquarium when fish come in and you've not got a tank at home that you can put them in. I know what it was like. Years ago, I used to work in a shop selling trainers. And I think I had at one point, I had like 18, 20 different pair of trainers. See, because it's easy enough buying trainers, isn't it? But if I worked in an aquarium, I think it'd be a bloody nightmare. It's a nightmare not working in an aquarium. So I don't know how you do it, Jax. I don't know how you do it, mate. I'd be tanks upon tanks. I think the same, garden mechanics. I'm always down for a decent substrate straight away. Best one you can get. Start off and get them nutrients and keep them going. Root tabs as well. Just I've used the Seachem root tabs in here, and I think I am getting some new growth now on the Lotus, so that's pulling back. But Yeah, I'm getting some good growth off those, off the sea chem root tabs, and they smell. You'll know what I mean, garden mechanics. You know, when you like a garden, when you go into a gardener's shed and you can smell the fertilizer. That's kind of the smell I got off the sea chem root tabs. When you open the bag, you actually smell like my dad's shed. That's kind of what they smell like. Best to smell in there, right? Too. If it smells bad, it's fine. It smells horrendous. It's died. I didn't even give it a chance. Will, it went in the bin. It's just like, you're dead. Pissed on by a snail. Imagine it. Yeah, I think he's speaking from experience there, Will, isn't he? You say they are better than fluval tabs. Ooh. I don't know, mate. I don't know. I do like. I say I've always used Tropica, and never had a problem with them. I reckon give it another couple of weeks. I just want to see. We're getting new growth on the Lotus now, where it kind of seemed to like go a little bit dormant, if you will. But yeah, it's kind of kicked back in. So we'll see over the next few weeks how it's going. But yeah, I think we're doing all right. Like the crypts are doing pretty decent. I moved out of the corner on the Saturday about a month ago, wasn't it? I moved all them crypts out of the corner and put them along the front, and they're doing okay. That tank's had a massive change around, really, hasn't it, in the past month? I think the only thing that hasn't been moved in that tank in the past month is the Lotus, which I wouldn't move anyway. But it's a bit weird, really, because the Lotus grows quite big, so it'll be interesting to see how it looks. But now everything's lower in the water, so. I love the smell of grass, mate, when it's cut. Nah, not a problem, Reese. Like I say, we'll discuss on have a bit of a chat on Twitter and that. Just like I say, mate, I've got loads of Anubias here, mate, if you want any. I kind of thought you did, Will. I don't know yet. I'm still undecided which I prefer. Because no matter what, you see, because like it's a bit mad, isn't it? Because I root tabbed the front of this with the Tropica, and the Sag is really struggling now. So I think that's more of a light issue. I really do, but I can't up the light, otherwise it'll just give me a problem at the back with the Anubias. So I might put a few crypts in there. So I've got a couple of crypts at the front here, and they do good. They do pretty good with the low light. So it might be a case of dinking a few crypts along the front. Are they good, Jackson Earl? I don't think I've ever, I think I've ever seen Earl root tabs. Try them next time. The first tank I built was just pond soil capped with sand. The root tabs struggled to grow plants. The second tank was a mixture of pond soil, a lot of additions of Tropicana. Sounds like a video topic, showing and testing different root tabs. You know what, Pete? You are right there, mate. Yeah. I did, to be honest, I did start a video when I made my own root tabs, but my own root tabs failed miserably, so there was no point doing a video on it because they were rubbish. So but yeah, it's kind of you probably need 4 1-foot tanks setting up, wouldn't you, really, to do it? 4 20-litre tanks set up and different root tabs. Yeah, Ken, it was yeah, I was using Osmocote. It just didn't seem to do anything, so kind of I looked into it and everything, mate. Yeah, Osmocote with and the capsules. But yeah, I wasn't impressed. Just wasn't impressed at all. I'll be honest, Jax, the APT ones I've never used because I kind of was put off them. I was reading reviews on them, and someone had said that they start, as soon as they get water on them, they start dissolving, and they were like crumbling by the time they got them to the bottom, and it kind of put me off. So I've always used tropical ones, and then, like I say, the sea chem, and there's like, when I saw the sea chem ones, I was like, oh, are they going to crumble? But they are solid. Trick is to add a little clay in the Osmocote. Why is that, Ken? What does that do, mate? Because I have got like, well, big tub of them here. Like, I kind of went for it. I've got a tub of the stuff, but yeah, I don't really know. I'll probably end up, I don't know. I will. I was a bit wary, Ken, because I weren't sure if they were shrimp safe. So it's one that I wouldn't try in my shrimp tank. And I kind of tested it on me Lotus. My Lotus just started failing miserably because of it. So it's weird that, man, isn't it? Put a bit of clay in. APT ones, really. Yeah. I was kind of put off with the APT ones. I use their liquid fertilizer at the moment, but I am gonna try doing my own. I'm gonna try doing my own next time around. It's the Flourish ones I'm using at the moment, Ken. They're the ones I bought for the rainbow tank, and yeah, they seem to be doing pretty good. But it's that smell. It's that fertilizer smell. Kind of, I liked it when I opened it, and I was like, smells of fertilizer. You know, it kind of gives you the confidence that they're going to do what it says on the tin. They are. I do like them. I think I'm going to have to see over the next couple of weeks, but I think the Lotus is responding to them, so that's good. Is that right, Jax? The APT ones? Are they real? I expect what kind of manual? It doesn't really matter because we're totally different, aren't they? You're cheaper anyway. So APT over it would be, I bet they cost a fortune. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what it's saying. Let's have a look. Oh, Jesus. 54 tablets are £36.20. That's in the sale. But yeah, I've never tried theirs. Quite expensive though. I do like the smell of the sea chem ones. Will do if it just. I have got a bag of them somewhere. I just don't know where. I don't know where I've put them. I'm way more organised than what I seem. It's just I think my drawer needs sorting out. I don't know where. It must be in there somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, this smell on them's awesome. Yeah, Reese. Yeah, we'll discuss it on Twitter, mate, and say if you want to come and get some Anubius, mate. Quite welcome to come and have a brew. So I'm going to try and get with Pete. I want to see if we can meet up with Pete on Sunday or something like that. Come around for a brew. Get our choco ordering. Oh God, I'm so excited about getting these red devils. Speaking of lilies, the rare mold one. I've never heard of that, mate. Lilies are something else, though, aren't they? I'm a bit of a fan. I may have spelt something wrong there. I've just got some. Oh no, there was a. Yeah, mate, they're stunning as well, aren't they? I had to go through pictures of this girl first. Lily Maldonado. I'd have her as well, to be perfectly honest. She could come around as well. You got told off when he mentioned you. You know what, Steve? That cotton was in there as well, mate. It was in there all along. At the moment, I'm struggling to find my spirit level. Can't find it anywhere. I don't know where the hell it is. And I can't blame anyone for moving it. I live on my own, so I used to blame everyone else. It's Porto. I'll change that because, to be honest, when I googled it, I got her. So yeah, I thought, well, if you've ordered her, mate, that's fair dues. Fair dues. For some reason it's. Yeah, mate, that's it now. Come up now. Yeah, not as nice as the girl, but yeah, mate, pretty decent, that, innit? So I don't let mine get to the surface to flower. But they do look pretty stunning when they flower, don't they? But my flow's way too heavy for anything like that, really. Just destroy it. I'm kind of blocked. I've got away with it, really. I think it's kind of blocked from any of the flow where it is now. It just sits there nice and unaffected. Getting red devil shrimp. Got my on those next year. I love my shrimp, mate. I love them. It's weird how they brand the names though, because it's like some are like really, really expensive, aren't they? They're like the pure reds. But some of my red shrimp are like really hard red. I don't really know if they're worth anything. I'm not quite sure. Well, I'm getting red devil angelfish garden mechanics. Mail order brides. I think that's what I hooked into there, you know. Hooked into a mail order bride site. When I first moved in here, there was a guy who had a mail order bride upstairs. It's quite funny. She was like 25, he was about 50. Yeah, you've got to get some real plants, Reese. People think it's daunting, and it's not really, mate. They're not. They just gotta keep your eye on them. They do so much. They add so much to your aquarium. It's incredible. Jax, thanks for joining us, buddy. Thanks for all your participation as well, mate. I always appreciate you coming in. Always appreciate your experience as well, mate. It's been nice seeing you. We'll see you next time. I think I'm going to call it a day anyway, guys. It's like gone 10 o'clock. I'm pretty tired. My eyes are heavy as. Don't forget, there won't be a stream tomorrow. It's Christmas shopping day. Everybody have a safe weekend. Thanks for joining us. We will be back Monday, 8 o'clock Monday evening. So have a great weekend, guys. Good luck shopping. I'm going to need it, mate. Oh, I hate shopping. I hate shopping. I hate it. It's going to I did think that I may do a stream tomorrow night, but I'll probably come home that stressed out as what chill. Ken, see you next week, mate. Sam, see you next week. Cheers, guys. Have a great weekend. Don't get too drunk, and see you Monday.